case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
I like the way you smile at me, baby. I like the way you smile at me, baby. So
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
Ja, und damit herzlich willkommen zu Call of Cthulu. Einem etwas älteren Spiel, was man ja vielleicht auch schon erkennen kann. Ja. Bevor ich, um ehrlich zu sein, damals ein bisschen Angst hatte, als kleiner Bub. Ja, und ich wollte es irgendwann mal durchspielen und deswegen ist eine gute Gelegenheit jetzt.
What's taking him so long? Something must be wrong. I think I saw him with Officer Armstrong. Just take it easy.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy. Try to stay calm. You better hurry, Jack.
Was ich sagen wollte ist, es ist irgendwie von Bethesda.
He's on his way! For Christ's sake, Jack, go!
Also gepublished. sind ja tolle Polizisten. Na schön. Dann wollen wir mal hier reingehen. War ja klar, dass die Tür zufällt.
Oh, shit.
Man hat nicht anderes erwartet.
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
Na gut. Den ganzen Quatsch lesen wir uns erstmal nachher durch. Weil auf die Polizisten... Auf die wird draußen geschossen und wir lesen uns erstmal alles durch.
Watch him on the stairs.
Aber hier ist doch... Hä? Ich dachte, wir wurden hierher gerufen.
Die, you pathetic bastard!
It's locked. That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
Ah, speichern. Machen wir doch mal gleich.
Shooting!
Achso, naja, da war abgeschlossen.
It's locked.
Ist abgeschlossen. Die Bilder finde ich ja schön. Hat er keine Angst? Also ich meine, die schießen da mit Schrotflinten.
It won't open. It won't open.
Was sind denn das für komische Geräusche?
He seemed to recognize me. I don't get it. His body is covered in tattoos, and they were carved into his flesh with something sharp.
Kann man sich so. Gut.
The body's still warm, but he's definitely dead.
Ja? Achso, eine Patrone. Ergibt Sinn.
An old wardrobe. Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Nothing useful. Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr.
Damn. He recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in a key. This should help downstairs. He's dead.
Du hast einen Gegenstand aufgehoben. Öffne das Interface, um dir den Gegenstand und seine Beschreibung anzusehen. Markiere den Gegenstand und klicke ihn an, um ihn mit einer Figur, ein Objekt oder allein zu verbinden.
Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning.
Worauf schießen die denn jetzt noch? Ist doch tot. Naja. Muss man nicht verstehen. So, wollen wir mal gucken. Was sind denn noch mehr?
Poisoning by the looks of it.
I. Hallo?
He's dead. They're all dead. I can't open it. A diary. This will make interesting reading. Nothing of interest.
So, das lesen wir uns gleich.
Suicide. Or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues.
Na gut.
It won't open.
Okay. Er meinte doch irgendwas von downstairs, oder?
It's unlocked.
Sind das nicht wir?
I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I've gotta think. Another key. This should fit the door across the hall. What the hell is going on? It seems they've been tracking my movements.
Das war's. Leave home. Arrive at station.
It's unlocked. For nutcases, they seem quite literate. It appears to be a private study area. The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols on the front seem to be written in classical Greek. There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Merkwürdig. Na gut.
Shit, that did not sound
Ich würde gerne wieder rausgehen. Ja, war ja klar.
good. Well, that's just swell.
Ups. Dann springe ich auf die
He's
Leiche rauf.
dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
Oh Mann.
Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here.
Irgendwas Grauenhaftes? Ich will wieder hoch. Zu den komischen Polizisten. Ach du Scheiße. Warte mal. Sieht ein bisschen kühl aus oben. Ja, naja. Ich war mir das. Hier, was sind das denn? Was kann ich denn hier drücken?
Oh shit! I'm not touching it again.
Ach du Scheiße. Boah. Hab Bock auf Grillen.
His lungs have stopped ventilating. His heart has stopped.
Nee, du hast ihn ja rumgebracht.
His stomach stopped moving.
Das ist der Magen, ah. Na, sein winziges Hirn.
His intestines have stopped moving.
Okay, was ist das?
His kidneys have stopped
Nieren.
moving.
Okay, Nieren.
The crystal's still warm.
Den nehmen wir mal mit. Der leuchtet so schön grün. Was ist mit dir hier? Na.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
so ein bisschen an so ein Alien-Raumschiff.
There's no power.
Okay. Dann müssen wir das hier wahrscheinlich einsetzen. Das Kryptonit. Ältesten. Februar 1922.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it, probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintain a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else. Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on. What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Ryan Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway. Driver, how far to the stop?
It's almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
Ach ja, ich fahr gerne Bus. In so eine
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
verlassene Stadt. Na dann wollen wir mal. Ach du Scheiße.
Could you direct me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast.
Lass mal abspeichern. Jo. So, und ab hier wird's ein bisschen, ja, ich sag's mal mysteriös. Wirklich weit habe ich nie gespielt.
Evening.
Aye.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch. Hello again.
Yeah?
I'm after directions to the First National Grocery Store.
And I'm busy. So stop your pestering me with questions.
Ja,
That fellow was just stringing me along
Stop
with a
your
lot of nothing
snooping.
about nothing.
And there's for hotel staff only.
It won't open.
aber ich glaube, probieren müssen wir es hier nicht. Aber ich tue es jetzt trotzdem einfach.
It's locked.
Ja, gut. Dann werden die anderen Türen auch verschlossen sein. Ach, die Menschen hier sind so nett. Fühlt man sich gleich zu Hause. Ups. Mensch, die Steuerung ist aber auch... Was ist mit ihm hier? Okay, mit ihm können wir nicht reden.
It won't budge.
Aha.
It won't open.
Ich glaube, den Satz werden wir heute noch öfter hören. Ach, die sehen alle so freundlich aus. Und alle
I'm
so
looking for
gleich.
Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
Was hat der denn da? Hat der Schimmel im Gesicht? Was ist mit ihm hier?
Stop! You can't come down there!
Ich wollte doch...
The police clearly don't want me snooping around. I need to be more careful.
Ich wollte doch gar nicht da lang.
I'm looking for Brian
You're in the wrong place asking the wrong questions, outsider.
Dock Station.
It won't budge.
Mal gucken, ob der Polizist mit mir redet.
Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What do you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm after directions to the First National. I hear they have a store in town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Can't rightly say I know him.
Mann, freundlich.
It won't budge. It won't open.
Was macht der da hinten? Irgendwie bekommt man das Gefühl, dass sie ihn gleich anspringen wollen. Was ist das hier?
It won't budge.
Na klar, natürlich nicht. Was können wir denn hier überhaupt machen? Springen? Wer will nicht in so einer belebten Stadt wohnen?
It's just an advertisement for the local Methodist church.
Dahinter ist so ein Speicher.
From what I've seen of Innsmouth, I bet they don't get many takers.
My boys, these are the joys of the noble and the brave, who love a life in the tempest strife, and a home on the mountain wave. When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds his gong, and the whirlwind's battle. And who's that there? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok, that be my name, though too few years it now. Zadok Allen.
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
Just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears.
It won't open.
Also, ein bisschen so
The old
unterquatscht.
drunkard knows something. I don't think it would take much to get his tongue wagging.
Hier sieht so aus, als wenn wir später noch rein könnten. Ups, eine Frau?
Evening. The name's Jack Walters. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Miss will do for now. Welcome to Innsmouth, Mr. Walters.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This port does not cater well to visitors.
While I appreciate your concern, miss, I can handle lousy hospitality.
Very well, Mr. Walters.
Die scheint nicht von hier zu sein.
It won't but this doll seems more open than some folks around these parts, but she isn't going to talk to me right now.
Das denke ich auch. Was haben wir denn hier? Nichts, oder?
It won't budge.
Ach, leck mich doch.
Hello again.
Mr. Walters.
Look, miss, I only want a conversation. There's no harm in that, right?
There's plenty of harm. It's not wise to be seen gossiping with outsiders.
How about playing dumb for a few minutes?
No.
Na schön.
She's too frightened to talk to me. but this lady knows something.
So, dann wollen wir... Jetzt ungefähr weiß ich noch, wie es weitergeht. Aber danach weiß ich es nicht mehr. Hallo, Schimmelkopf. So, es ging nämlich so. Na los, komm raus.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
Just leave me be, stranger.
Na, ich werde mal in der Zeit speichern. Ach, da ist er ja. Tja, was haben die denn alle an den Händen und an den Füßen? Und am Kopf? So wie...
This ain't the place to be stood about. Move along!
Na los, hau ab. So viel weiß ich nämlich noch. So. Wir müssen nämlich an dem liegen Kollegen vorbei schleichen. Ja, und bei der Gelegenheit werden wir erstmal schleichen. Und jetzt abwarten. So, und dann hier rein.
It's unlocked.
Ja gut, das sieht man ja. Schieben, schieben. Ja, der Sound ist ja auch cool. Naja, gut, egal. Achte auf Medikits, bla bla bla. Ja, gut. Das sind ja Standardsachen. Ja, hier haben wir schon den
There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle.
Den Fusel für den... Ups. Schnell, Kurbel. Oh, oder zieh.
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
Als wenn er nicht sieht, wer hier unten liegt. Ich bitte dich. Das waren 3 Meter.
Assorted foodstuffs. Nothing useful.
Ja gut, hier haben wir noch ein Medikit und ich würde sagen, das war's jetzt erstmal mit dem ersten Part.
It looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues.
Okay. Das war's jetzt aber wirklich für den ersten Part.